Welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit on NDTV Profit, and we've got Ajit Mishra, Senior Vice President Research at Religare Broking, joining us on this side of the break. And we've got the first question that is coming your way, Ajit, in fact. Welcome, and thanks so much for taking the time. Tilak Nagar Industries is the name of the counter, and Ruhi is writing in from Gurgaon asking about this. 390 shares, bought at levels of 496, so higher than the current market price and elevated levels. Planning to hold for the next 6 months. What is the kind of level that you could look at, and where would you put the stop loss?
Yeah, good morning, Alex. So, Alex, it had almost a vertical run, means from 320 to 520 in less than a month. And from almost a month now, again, we are seeing the stock consolidating in a band. Currently, we are trading below the lower band of this prevailing consolidation range, so it's not a good sign. Means in case if it fails to hold this area, 450, 445 decisively, then probably we can see further correction. So my advice to her is to at least reduce some position. She had bought it at very high levels, and the way the pattern is indicating, the possibility of retesting 420, 430 area is high. Means still we can see around 5 to 7% kind of cut before any further consolidation. So prudent approach is to reduce the position, wait for some stability, or a close above 490 to re-enter.
All right, so that's with regards to where charts are concerned for Tilak Nagar Industries. We've got our next question from Sai, who's holding around 3,000 shares of GMR Airport with a view of...
So then, very quickly then, Ajit, on the index, if you have a call, because we've seen very confusing signals, I would say, over the course of the last several weeks, because you had one day of frenetic gains and the next couple of days it's eroded completely. So how do you see this?
So Alex, you rightly mentioned that on and off, it's not that IT didn't participate in this recent surge in the market. Means in December, yes, it topped out around the 46,000 mark when it comes to the IT index, and since then we have had multiple occasions wherein the index witnessed a rebound. Currently, we are hovering around the previous swing lows, which coincides with the long-term moving averages. So this indicates a possibility of consolidation. What the gentleman is also referring, that the near-term possibility is definitely a consolidation. And it's a very critical thing to watch out for, Alex, not only from the IT point of view, but for the market overall. Because banking and IT, the two critical sectors, they are underperforming the markets. And that's the reason why we are not seeing any decisive trend emerging in the Nifty also. So in case if banking sees any sustained rebound and IT stays where it is, then probably we can see a strong directional move in the index, because the other of the sectors, they are doing exceptionally well. So as of now, I feel that the short term looks sideways to me, and the downside seems capped. But yes, one should be cautious when it comes to fresh investment at current levels.
So that's with regards to Nifty IT stands. We've got our next question from Mukul, who is writing us and asking about Sun Pharma and wants to know that since the stock has taken beating, if this is the right time to accumulate the counter. Ajit, I'll stick with you for this one. Your view on the charts for Sun Pharma, is this the right time to accumulate more?
So see, it's underperforming within the sector, because we have had decent run in some of these other names. Or, in fact, some of the counters are still performing well. But yes, in case if you're planning to accumulate, let's say for 6 months to a year, definitely it's a good area, because last time also from this zone, close to around 1600 mark, it rebounded very swiftly around 1800 plus. So yes, you can look to accumulate, but at the same time do maintain a strict stop, because below 1500, it might witness next leg of the decline, which could push the stock toward 1350. So with stop at 1500, you can start accumulating. Actual momentum would trigger once we cross 1680 mark.
Okay, so that's the view on Sun Pharmaceuticals. Jitendra is calling us from Hyderabad. Jitendra, thanks so much for calling us. How can we help you today?
Yeah, happy morning to everyone. Sir, I'm holding Paradeep Phosphate shares.
Okay.
It is falling continuously. What is the reason for that?
Okay.
And also, I just want to hold it for up to December. Will it reach the previous size?
Okay.
And also fundamental, technical analysis I want, sir.
Both, right? Okay, I got it. I will make an exception because we've incidentally got another question on WhatsApp as well, Jitendra, on Paradeep phosphates. Aditya from Tamil Nadu is asking about it. And 222 is his buy price. You've bought at levels of 107, which is very attractive because this stock has run up very considerably after news of the positive monsoon season, and it's come off the high point as you pointed out. Let me go across to first Ajit on the charts. Ajit, what would you say the strategy should be if you bought at lower levels, and also if you bought at levels of 222?
So Alex, it seems like a double top reversal pattern means, as you rightly mentioned, it was almost a dream run from 75 to 230 with marginal pause, and now we are seeing decisive correction. Means the previous swing low close to 196, it breezed that mark today, and volumes, though it's not very significant, but indications are in the favor that around 175, 78 is something the stock might take the next rest. So my recommendation for those who have bought it at higher levels, they should consider reducing their position. And for those who are making decent profit at current levels, they should at least book 50 to 70% current levels and wait for some sign of stability around 170.
A quick view on the fundamentals. Saurabh, what's the take on Paradeep phosphates?
So that's the view with regards to where Paradeep phosphates is concerned. We've got our next caller. Suresh is calling us from Hyderabad. Suresh, hi, a very good morning to you. How can we help you today?
Hi, Mahima. Very good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm planning to invest 5 to 6 lakhs. I am looking for 3 to 6 months period.
Okay.
And where I'm looking at public sector banks, Canara Bank and Union Bank and PNB.
Okay.
Which one should I go with?
Okay. All right. Suresh, I got your question. I'll take this up with Ajit. Ajit, because it's 3 to 6 months time period and he has 5 lakhs to invest in, would you recommend him to go ahead and buy some public sector banks? If not public sector banks, any particular counter that you like that he can go ahead and invest in see gains?
As we all know that the underperformance of banking is currently hurting the market sentiments overall, but still within the PSU space, Indian Bank, which is leading from the front, the stock has been maintaining its positive trend. So definitely one should stick with the performers. So here Indian Bank could be one candidate, and other should be the heavyweight like SBI, wherein we are not seeing any traction yet, but at the same time maintaining strongly above 800 as a base. So in the next run, probably once, let's say, we cross 835, we can see the next leg of the up move in SBI also. So both these counters, Indian Bank and SBI, is something that he can consider accumulating.
Mark is proving to be a tough level to get past considerably for State Bank of India. If we can pull up the longer term charts, I want to know your question. And we've got SpiceJet that we're talking about next, and look at the kind of value destruction that has taken place, unfortunately. And this is, of course, down about 3.4% today on account of the results that they posted, another loss and a widening of the net loss that has taken place on a year-on-year basis as well. Stock has been bought at levels of 46.95, and this is from Abhijit. He's wondering what the future prospects are. Where would you put the stop loss from this point? He's not losing too much despite the kind of drop in the share price because he's only bought 200 shares. So, Ajit, would you suggest an exit at this point, or would you say hold on?
So Alex, actually is losing on opportunity because we all know the kind of underperformance the stock has been experiencing since ages, and there's no sign of recovery. Yes, there were phases wherein the stock witnessed a rebound for 5-10 days, and then again it resumed the overall downtrend. So my view is to exit at current levels, and in case if you wish to stick in the sector, then go ahead with Indico.
Okay, all right. So that's with regards to SpiceJet, and sell is the view that Ajit has, and go ahead with Indigo instead is the view. We've got our next...
On Tata Power, take money off the table. Ram is calling us from Hyderabad. Ram, very good morning to you. How can we help you today?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please go ahead.
I am by BBTC shares, sir. Bombay Brahma Trading.
Okay.
Limited. I buy price at 27,180 rupees.
Okay.
28 shares. Hold or sell, sir.
Hold or sell. And what's the time frame that you have, Ram?
1 to 2 years, sir.
Okay. Coverage on this one, Saurabh, a public sector enterprise, not something that a lot of people track very closely. Would you hold on? He's seen quite a bit of a drop in the share price.
Not in coverage, Alex.
Ajit, any view on the charts then?
So Alex, after this surge from roughly around 800, 2800, it's basically experiencing correction for almost a year now. And off late, after making lows or a base around the support area around 1600 mark, there was a marginal rebound. But yes, it lacks sustainability. Volumes are very thin. So maybe he should at least wait for a year or two. But I guess that's his time horizon. And for fresh momentum, the stock should cross 2200 mark. Then only we can see a next leg of the up move, which could help the stock to inch towards buying price or maybe higher. So as of now, you can stay put with 1700 as a closing stop loss.
Okay, all right. So that's the view with regards to where Bombay Burma Trading Corporation is concerned. We've got our next question from Vishwanatha Reddy. What is the view that Saurabh has? We've got our next question from Ashita, who's writing us from Hyderabad. She's bought 20 shares of Larsen & Toubro at an average price of 3583. Wants to know if she can accumulate more at the current levels from a one-year perspective. Ajit, I'll come to you on this one. Your view on the charts for L&T?
So Mahima, it's been almost 2 years now that the stock has not done much. Means we were at around 3700 mark. Currently we are at 3545. So I feel that this time around means it formed a higher base, and though 37 is still a strong resistance area, but since our time horizon is a year, I would recommend it to accumulate gradually. So means for the existing position she can stay put, and in case if we see any dip towards 3450, she can add more, and the actual momentum would take place once we surpass this 3700 mark barrier. Then we might see a new high, or maybe like a 4200, 4300 mark in 6 months to a year.
Okay, so that's the view on Larsen & Toubro. It is time now to hit the rapid fire round, and both of you know what this means. We'll throw as many questions at you over the course of 2 minutes, starting with Sai Kiran's question. He's asking about Yatra Online, which he's bought at a price of 167 after the run-up, I believe, and he's asking whether to hold for a period of 1 year. What are the prospects on the upside? Ajit, should he hold?
Hold, but maintain stop at 145 and around 185 book profits.
Okay, Bajaj Finance is the next counter. Rajesh Patel wants to know if this is the right time to make an entry. Your view on the charts, Ajit?
Bajaj Finance, yes, you can add 900 stop loss and 1100 target zone.
Okay, Inox Wind and Suzlon Energy, both are Moss Chip, bought at levels of 163. Stock is now trading well above that. Should he take money off the table? Prateek's question. Ajit?
Book at least 50% and maintain trading at 245 for remaining.
Krishna from Bengaluru has 700 stocks of Swiggy at an average price of 434, invested over a year. Should he hold? Your view on the charts, Ajit?
Hold, and disclaimer that we have recommended to our clients also, 480 is the immediate target.
Okay, Interglobe Aviation, Mohammed from Dubai wants to know whether to buy at this current juncture. Saurabh? Tanla Platforms for the short term, views being sought, 620 is the buy price. Sunita wants to know whether to hold. Ajit?
Hold and maintain stop at buying price at 630 and fresh momentum only above 7 mark.
Okay, Saptarishi Aditya is asking this question. Bajaj Housing Finance.
We have a new record for the number of questions that we've done today. We've taken 40 questions over the course of the last 1 hour, and I think we've done some justice to them. Gentlemen, thank you so much, as always, for taking the time and for helping our viewers out with the questions that they had. And that brings us to the end of this edition of Ask Profit. If you didn't get your individual question answered, hopefully the 40 that we discussed today have benefited you in some way. From Mahima and myself and the team that put this show together, thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned. Up next is Know Your Company, and this is NDTV Profit.